Welcome to Munashe's Math Science. Today we're going to have a short lesson on arithmetic sequences. As you can see on the sides, we got a sequence of triangles. We got one triangle, three triangles, two triangles, and four triangles. So our first question of the day is this an arithmetic sequence? For something to be an arithmetic sequence, we need a common difference. So let's identify if we have that. So I'm just going to write on the side. So for our first term, we have one triangle. For our second term, we have three triangles. For our third term, we have two triangles. And for our fourth term, we have four triangles. So I'm going to say T2 minus T1, that is a positive 2. T3 minus T2, that is negative 1. And T4 minus T3, that is a positive 2. So as you can see, I don't see a common difference. So our answer is going to be a big, fat no. So for our next question, we shall continue with here at the bottom. They ask us, what would the ninth term be? So as we can see, we don't have a common difference, so it's not an arithmetic sequence. As you can see, we don't have a common ratio, so it's not a geometric sequence. And we also don't have a second constant common difference, so it's not a quadratic sequence. But we can clearly see a pattern forming here of positive adding 2, subtracting a 1, and adding a 2. So I can continue this pattern by saying, let me quickly just erase that no right there. Put some space. Like I say, we can continue this pattern by simply going, the next term will be minus 1. That will give us a 3. The next term will be positive 2. That will give us a 5. Minus 1. That will give us a 4. Plus 2. That will give us a 6. And just continue at the bottom. Minus 1 will give me a 5. So let's quickly count how many terms these are. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. As you can see, our ninth term is therefore equals to 5. Our following question is, let me just quickly write down these terms for you for our following question. We have p minus over 2 minus 6. And for our second term, we have 5p over 2 minus 9. And then we have 9p over 2 minus 9. And our first question is, determine p in this arithmetic sequence. So first thing I immediately think of is, what type of equation will give me a single variable? And immediately I think about T2 minus T1 is equal to T3 minus T2. So let's just write that in. T2 minus T1 is equal to T3 minus T2. Let's just insert these. And remember, when you're inserting something with two terms, always put brackets because the signs might play an important factor. So we just insert this with parentheses. Minus 6. Oh, I wrote the wrong term right there. My bad. Just give me a quick sec. That should be T2. So T2 is 5p over 2 minus 9 minus T1, which is that. And T3 is, also put this in brackets. Hold on. 9p over 2 minus 9 minus 5p over 2 minus 9. Now let's continue. So first thing, I'll focus on the brackets. In each individual bracket, right here, I need to find a common denominator, and I got a common denominator of 2. So that's 18 over 2. What we do at the bottom, we do at the top. Hope you guys know that. Then here we have minus p over 2. We multiply that 6 with the 2. That's 12. Denominator of 2. Here we got same process, 9p over 18 over 2 minus 5p over 2 minus 18 over 2. Everything is over 2. I'm just going to do this step by step. So here we got 5p minus 18 over 2. And in this bracket, we have minus p minus 12 over 2. In this bracket, we have 9p minus 18 over 2. And here we've got the same thing, 5p minus 18 over 2. And here, this is where brackets play an important factor. As you can see, we're gonna multiply this. We're gonna insert this negative inside and see which symbols change. So here we're gonna have a positive p with a positive 12 over 2. Let me just take these brackets away that are necessary now for this one. And just let me insert, hold on. Just let me insert this positive right there. Just looks better. And then here we have 9p minus 18 over 2 minus 5p plus 18 over 2. Everything is over 2. Therefore, I can just multiply everything with 2 to just get rid of that denominators. Hold on. Hope you guys can see this 18 here. So now we have the numerators, which makes everything simpler for us. 5p plus 12 is equals to 9p minus 18 minus 5p plus 18. And now just bring everything to one side, variables to one side, and constant values to the other side. So I'm going to bring my p's to the left. So here I got, hold on, just get rid of this. Here we got 5p plus p minus 9p plus 5p, which is equals to, bring the constants to one side, negative 18 plus 18 plus 18 minus 12. So here we got a sum of 5p plus p, that's 6p, minus 9p, that's negative 3p, plus 5p, that's a positive 2p. 2p this side, and 18 minus 18, they cancel out. And it's just 18 minus 12, which is 6p, is therefore equals to 3. That was a nice and smooth question. And for our last question, we have, let me just quickly draw this so you guys can have something to visualize. The question states that mats as a gym are arranged so that the first row has 17 mats. Well, I'm not going to draw the mats. Let me just write. First row is 17 mats. the second row has 22 maths, and the third row has 27 maths. And our first question here is, how many maths are there in the 17th row? So for me to figure that out, I need to get the general formula. So we're going to say T2 minus T1, that's 5. And T3 minus T2, that's a 5. Here we got our common difference of positive 5. So therefore I can now write my general formula as I have the first term and I have the common difference, which is A plus brackets n minus 1 D, which is equals to the first term, which is 17 plus n minus 1, common difference of 5, 17 plus 5n minus 5 gives us 5n plus 12. Therefore, I can insert. Let me just continue right here. Therefore, I can insert T17 is equals to 5, 17 plus 12, and I get an answer of 97. Did that in my head. Hopefully that was correct. And last question, in fact. Bet you guys are happy. So the second question here is, would there be a row with 100 maths in it? So to answer this question, we're going to have to see if we have a term that has 100 maths in. And we're going to do this by saying Tn is equals to 100. And we need to find the term that has. So here we're looking for n. So we're going to talk to the other side. That's 88. 5n. And our answer for n here, let me just do this one in my head as well. It'll be 17,6. So our answer here is another big fat no, as we can't get a term with decimal numbers. We can't get term 1.2 . So thank you for sticking to the end. Just make sure to follow my Instagram, which is _Munashe. Yeah. Bye.